Hi, I'm Steve and I'm going to be talking to you about how to bounce back from failure. One of the biggest failures that I had in my life went back to 2001, where the worst thing that most people can imagine kind of happening in a business sense was I lost the business. We had to put it into liquidation, voluntary liquidation, lay off lots of staff, and I also lost my home. I had to sell my family home where I was living with my wife and stepson at the time to avoid going bankrupt. So it's kind of doesn't really in a business sense get much worse than that. You've lost your business, you lost your home. But actually, I call that, I look back on it and I call it the best worst experience of my life, because it taught me so much, and actually I wouldn't have achieved what I've achieved since then if I hadn't have had those two failures. And Steve Jobs, the founder of Apple, gave a commencement speech once, and he said, you can never join the dots looking forward, you can only join the dots looking backwards. And so as I look back on those experiences, I realized that I was in my businesses were in the wrong industry. I was doing work that I didn't particularly enjoy, and I was in a sector that was very, very volatile. So losing everything gave me a blank sheet of paper and made me a lot more cautious, and it made me really understand the value of risk and understanding risk and how to ensure that what you do and the decisions you make, you think about the downside. And I'd really strongly encourage you, if you've had a failure or whatever, see the positive in it. You know, as the old saying, it might be a bit trite, but if it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. And actually failures are a natural part of success. In America, they say the average millionaire has lost everything 3 times before they finally learn enough how to hold on to it for the long term. Now, I don't encourage you to lose everything 3 times. I'm certainly not intending on doing that. Once was bad enough for me, but what I learned from that has just taught me that firstly, failure is not as bad as you think. It's the only way you're going to get from A to B is by failing. So see failure as part of your natural path and progression towards success. Don't let it debilitate you. Don't let it stop you in your tracks. I meet so many people that, oh, I tried that once and it didn't work, so I'm never going to have my own business, or I went into business with somebody and they ripped me off, or it didn't work out how I thought it was going to, and it puts them off for the rest of their life. And it's like, that's not a judgment on all business partnerships are not going to work. It just means you've had 1 or 2 bad experiences. Learn from them, find out how you can overcome and adapt, and find other people that have been successful. You know, one of my core principles is stand on the shoulders of giants. Read books, read autobiographies, get out there, meet other people, meet successful people, learn from them. See failure just as a natural part of success. Review it. What can I learn from this particular thing that's gone wrong in my life? What do I need to change? What do I need to do differently? But don't let it knock you out and cripple you and debilitate you and stop you taking action in future. Enjoy and celebrate your failures. Enjoy and celebrate your successes. I wish you the very best of success.